Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. It's me Gamerturk, and today we're gonna talk about the upcoming Sword Art Online spin-off anime that is Alternative Gun Gale Online. I did a news video on this a while back when it was first announced at Dengeki Banko Autumn Festival 2017, along with the highly anticipated Season 3 Alicization. We had bits and pieces of information throughout the months, but nothing really warranted a video so far. Aside from the fact that it is going to start airing in April and that the studio has finally been revealed as 3HC, we do not know much. We had one reveal trailer with absolutely no visuals and one 15-second animated preview so far, which led me to not making a single video about alternative GGO and stuck with my tweets so far, which is probably a good time to tell you guys that you should totally follow me on Twitter at Gamerturk95. Also, sorry for the lack of varied visuals, we just don't have much on alternative so far. But with only 2 months left until air date, I thought I should make a what is Sword Art Online Alternative Gun Gale Online kind of video, talk about what it is, the characters, the basic premise with absolutely no spoilers, and how it ties to the overall Sword Art Online as a series. Before we begin, as a means of disclosure, I have not read any of the light novels myself. So what I'm doing here is I am collecting information from the Sword Art Online Wikia, the dreadful decoding team, the team doing the fan translations for anything Sword Art Online related, and I also double check things to ensure I get things as accurately as possible with the people over there at SAO subreddit Discord server. So without further ado, Sword Art Online Alternative GGO is a spin-off light novel series written by Keiichi, Sigsawa, and supervised by Reki Kawahara himself. As the title suggests, the series takes place in the steel world of Gun Gale Online and after the events of the Phantom Bullet arc, where Kirito and Sinon joined the Bullet of Bullets tournament and eventually took down Death Gun. The anime at this point is slated for an April release, and it was recently revealed that the studio responsible for the animation is Studio 3HZ, who are behind anime like Dimension W, Flip Flappers, Princess Principal, and Sora no Method. So if you're looking for a reference as to how their animation style is, you may want to check those out, which would probably give you a better idea on what they can do rather than the 15-second preview that we have for Alternative Gun Gale Online. But let's talk about Alternative specifically now, introduce the characters, and talk about the basic premise without spoilers. Well, this right here may as well be an accurate description of the series by Zehafen from SAO subreddit and the dreadful decoding team. We're gonna be more serious about it. Currently, 6 volumes of Alternative Gun Gale Online light novels have been released. The main focus of the series is a brand new competition called Squad Jam. As I mentioned earlier, the series takes place after the events of Phantom Bullet and the Bullet of Bullets tournament during that arc, inspired by the events of that specific BOB, where Kirito and Sinon teamed up to defeat Death Gun in an event that was supposed to be a complete free-for-all. Squad Jam came to be as an idea where parties, or rather squads in this case, in sizes between 2 to 6 could join this brand new event. Instead of a one individual winner type of tournament, the goal was survival as a squadron. And for those of you who love to know the specifics, yes, friendly fire is enabled. You can hurt your friends accidentally. There you go. Information. Volume 1 of the light novels featured the first Squad Jam, Volume 2 and 3 featured the second one, Volume 4 and 5 the third one, and Volume 6 doesn't even take place in GGO. Why am I telling you all this? We'll get there, and we'll get there without spoilers. For those of you wondering how long the first season of the anime will cover, as a reference, we know it will cover more than just the first volume, thanks to the characters included in the promotional material as well as voice actor announcements, so time to meet the cast. Not to be mistaken with the English pronunciation Karen Kohirui Maki, voiced by Tomori Kusunoki, is a pretty tall girl who got picked on quite a lot for being that tall. That is the main reason why she is more of an introvert who tends to hang out with her close friends. Starting from Alfheim Online, where she was given a tall sylph avatar, she switches from game to game and finally finds peace with a short avatar she got generated for herself in Gun Gale Online, where she finally settles. Her avatar, Len, all caps, is the one that catches your eye in every promotional art with her completely pink outfit accompanied by her also pink P90. Len comes across with the other tall and slender girl that is featured prominently in the promotional material. This girl you see in mostly black outfit with a face tattoo is Pito Hui, voiced by Yoko Hikasa. She comes across Len quite early on in the story, and she is also the one who suggests Len to join the upcoming squad jam. She's a frank and cheerful person according to the Wikia, despite her outlook may not give that vibe at first. She's also a thorough gun enthusiast. She is set to bring a new gun every time she goes out hunting and uses guns with regular ammo against monsters, despite the optical guns, which are the sci-fi energy type guns that are more effective against the mobs. The third person, who is the only male in the main cast, voiced by Kazuyuki Okitsu, is M. Just M. Like Moneypenny from James Bond. I would tell you more, but he didn't even have a Wikia page, so I went straight to the source, the fan translator himself. He is sourced in many places and some names are better cited in a written manner, so I apologize if I butcher it, but Jisimenas put it this way: M, walking GPS, turtle sniper. He also added that M stands for masochist, and as you can guess from the other two descriptions, M absolutely knows the way, no matter what the situation is, and he is an excellent sniper, and he presumably snipes turtles at a certain point. And last but not least, we have the dual grenade launcher cutie that is Fukajiro, or Miyu Shinohara in real life, voiced by Chinatsu Akasaki. She's an Alfheim Online player and Len's close friend. She's also the friend who suggested Len to get into VR. And she is also the reason we know the season's going to cover more than just Light Novel Volume 1. You see, Miyu is an Alfheim Online player originally, and we don't actually get to see her in Gun Gale Online up until Volume 2 of the light novels, but as we can see in the promotional material, she is fully decked out in her GGO outfit with the dual grenade launchers, so yes, the first season of the anime will cover more than just Light Novel Volume 1. But that is pretty much it from me this time around. Talking more would require spoilers, and just like I'm trying to keep myself spoiler free, I'm sure you wouldn't want spoilers either. I have plans of covering the anime once it airs. It's going to be a new experience for me and I'm not even sure how I'm gonna do it. I don't want to do episode review kinds of stuff. I feel like that's a waste of my time trying to create content every week for a 20-minute episode, and I feel like it's a waste of my viewers' time sitting there 10 minutes trying to see what I liked and what I didn't like. Maybe a video every 4 episodes, maybe videos based on arcs. I'll figure that out when the time comes. So make sure to hit that subscribe button and the bell icon right next to it to get notified on new videos. Like, share, comment, all that jazz is important. Though I want to add that my Patreon will play a huge part in these anime based videos. I want to use specific footage from the anime when I talk about something, or use trailers and stuff, and this would 100% get my channel flagged by copyright ID bots. So I set up a goal on my Patreon page at patreon.com/Gamerturk. Once that goal is reached, I won't care if my video is allowed to have ads on it or not, and will aim to come up with the best quality I can do regardless of it, if it gets me flagged or not. So if you enjoy the channel, if you appreciate the content, please do consider checking my Patreon page at the very least. As always, you can find me on facebook.com/Gamerturk and on Twitter at Gamerturk95. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.